Back out at the land, everybody, and this time I brought a friend. Isn't it wonderful? I am going to try to work on my road over the next couple of days, and it has changed so much since the last time I was here. And I was just here a couple of weeks ago, I feel like, and there were no leaves on the trees. The trees were bare. And now I have a full-ass forest. It's crazy. Let me show it to you. Look at that. I have a full-ass forest, guys. The plan is, my neighbor has some dirt for me, and I'm gonna push in the road. I need to get in there and start my driveway in. So this is the road coming in. I did a lot of work to it last summer. Mosquitoes are crazy. I have on DEET. You gotta wear DEET. Nothing else works. No. I can't find my Centinela, so the DEET is what it is. But anyways, last summer I worked at the road, kind of flattening it out, leveling it as much as I could. And now I want to push into the land. I want to push further into the land and get my driveway in if I can, or as close as I can. And then the next time that I rent something, it'll be to knock down trees. I do have my chainsaw with me, and I have my little mini chainsaw as well to cut down smaller trees. But we out here. It's beautiful. The ferns are out. The leaves. The sky is blue. It's supposed to rain. I'm so glad it didn't. But that's the plan. So I'm going to assess what I need to do because there's so much to do. But I'm going to. I have the markers down for where I want the driveway and the trees to come down for where the driveway is at. There's a stump that needs to be taken out before I can start making my way up and pushing the trees all the way. I was going to cut them with my chainsaw, and my neighbor's like, why would I do that when I can just push the trees down with the excavator? So that's what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to try to push the trees down. I'm going to have him show me so that I know that I'm doing it properly. But I am excited because this is just one step closer to me being able to live on the land, or just for the vision to come together where I'm seeing the full vision of being on the land. The ground has actually dried up really well. Last time I was here, you guys might have remember that it was pretty muddy. This is pretty dry now, and I noticed that I have a lot of rock in there, which is wonderful because originally I thought that I had a lot of clay, but I'm noticing that I have a lot more rocks in the soil, which is wonderful for building a road. All right, let's see what we're gonna do next. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I have no idea what I'm doing, guys. I have no plans. I don't know. I'm just out here. And I don't know. But I know that I'm ready to work. So it's a beautiful summer day or late spring day, and I need to at least put a couple of hours in. I just got off of work and drove straight to here, so let's see what we get into. Listen to that. It's so quiet. So what I want to do is get down there. Let me turn you guys around. So what I want to do is I'm going to take you guys off of this so I can walk down there. So now that there's no snow or mud, you can kind of see this is where the road stopped. So I really want to get... I'm back out here and I've been doing a little bit of work. I didn't film it, but I've successfully leveled a little bit more down in this area. Now I need to level it out. But I've also pushed forward. So I have pushed forward more and I widened this area out as well. So I'm doing what I think I should be doing, because we all know that I'm very novice to this, but I'm here for it. I love the excavator. It's so much fun to work with, and seeing things just kind of progress even at a slow pace for me has been very gratifying, I should say. It's windy today, so the mosquitoes aren't out as bad as they were yesterday, which is wonderful. But I'm going to continue to just push in. My hope is by the end of the day I can reach the tree line. So I'm going to spend about 5-6 hours just moving right now. But fingers crossed that I can get some work done. If I'm going to get as much done as I can with the excavator. I have it for today and I have it for tomorrow, but it's supposed to rain tomorrow, so we'll see about that. Even if I just have it for today fully, I'll be very happy about that. And then I can come in with my chainsaw, which is what I want to do, and start marking and cutting the trees down that I want, and that'll make it easier when I do rent the excavator again. I just have to like push stumps out of the way and not knock down trees, even though knocking down trees would probably be faster, but I don't know exactly how to do that, and I don't know. I might try it, but I don't really know exactly how to do that, and I don't want to mess around and mess up the equipment or mess up myself. So I'm just gonna go with the flow and just try to get done what I can get done and not bog myself down with expectations on how far I should come, how far I should get in a day of being out here, because I'm here for the long journey. Even though I want to get on the land as soon as I can, I know that I need to take my time and do it correctly and learn along the way. So that's what I plan on doing. But I'm going to get back onto the excavator and continue to do some work, and I might film a little bit of it here and there. But yeah, we will check the trail camera today for sure, though. We'll check the trail camera, and maybe we'll cut some trees down just like as an in-between thing from using the excavator. Get me out of the excavator and out of my head about the progress that I'm making, and go in there and cut some trees down. I have a lot of smaller trees that are like, the trunks are like this big, and it would be nice to kind of clear some of those out just so that I can have more space around the larger trees. So maybe we'll do that today, or we'll do that tomorrow, or we'll do that next weekend, because I'm taking another week off from the flea market so that I can come out here, because these are the prime times of coming out. So again, next weekend. But anyways, let me stop rambling. Let me get something to drink. I'm thirsty. And then I'm going to get back onto the excavator. came out to help me. He knows what he's doing. It's, we're trying to get into the tree line that's like right in front of him. Well, I'm done for the day, and I can't tell you truthfully if I made any progress. I think I made progress, but it's just a lot of back and forth work. My neighbor did come and help me a lot today. He did more for me in an hour than I did in 2.5 hours, which I truly appreciate. And he showed me some tricks on how to use the excavator, things that I hadn't even thought about. But we took down a couple of trees, and I pushed this dirt up here. This area is really marshy. I'm not even going to be putting anything in there at all. That's where the sandhill cranes and the other birds like to come, so I'm gonna leave that. This is the way that the driveway is coming in. So we got this far. I hope you can hear me. It's really windy back here. But right here, these trees, all of this is gonna come down right here. This is where I'm gonna push in. So all of these trees have to come down. And this is the way the driver is gonna come in. So you can kind of get an idea of what it looks like or what it's going to look like. So the driveway will come here, and then it will come right through this area. So these trees will come down. And then I'm gonna lose my little trail here. All of these trees have to come down, not all of them, but about 15 feet. Yeah, I think about 15 or 20 feet in that direction. And then once I get here, all the trees that you see are going to be coming down mainly. I am going to save some of the trees along the outside line and all of the trees that are closer to where the wetlands is at. And then this way, so all of this here is going to come down to where it begins to slope, and then all of those trees will stay. All of the trees in the slope will stay. Then they're sloping down to the pond. And then this is the test hole that they did for where my septic tank should be. So this is where my septic tank is going to be. And then, like I said, all of these trees are going to be coming down. Since I won't have the excavator, I'll be taking the trees down with my chainsaw. I'm going to take down all the smaller trees. So you can see there are a lot of small trees like this. And I'm just going to take all these down first to give me, so I can see the landscape better. And it'll give me more room the next time I rent an excavator to push those trees aside. And let's see here. So this is a trail that I like. This trail here. This is a very frequented moose trail. I have my trail camera up there, so I'm going to open it up and take the card, and then I'll bring the car back tomorrow. It's so peaceful here. I just want to be here. I got a long way to go, guys. Ooh, looks like a moose snapped this and now it's regrowing in a different direction. But I'm going to head home. I am tired. I smell like bug spray. And I need to edit a video for my art channel that I didn't finish. And then I'll be back here tomorrow. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, hopefully. The rain holds off and I can get some more work on the little road area done. Today is my final day with the excavator, so I'm going to try to work for about 4 or 5 hours. I've been here for about an hour and I feel much. Yesterday I was tired, I was frustrated, but today I actually had a Red Bull and I feel energized. Anyways, I I have pulled soil from the side into the middle and then I have pushed it out. So this is what it's looking like. I'm hoping my neighbor comes, but because this is the part I'm not really sure about with the excavator. I need this dirt to get down here. And I know the excavator can do it, but I haven't done it with the excavator. I've just kind of been easing my way, pushing a little bit, but as soon as it gets too much, it scares me and then I back off. Because safety, of course, is the first thing. Two, I can't afford to pay for repairs if I break that thing. It costs me about $700 a day to rent an excavator of this size. So this is a little bit larger than the last excavator that I got, but the last one, we got stuck down there and we had to like get ourselves out. So this one's heavier, moves the material a lot better, but I am feeling better today than I was at the end of yesterday. I was defeated because I know that it's gonna take time for me to develop the land, and that's why I have a 6-year plan, so that have a seat in the dirt. That's why I have a 6-year plan, because I know it's going to take time, and the biggest portion is going to be this road in. It's going to take time. I might have to source outside materials, even though my neighbor has been thinking I have a lot of materials up there on the hill that I can bring down. But it's like from here to where you come into the driveway, there's that dip right there. So that's where the most materials I'm going to need is in that area. Once I get onto the property, I won't need to worry about that, but it's just extending this road. Even though we've used a lot of materials from the sides and brought it into the center, but it's gonna take time. And yesterday I came to the realization, like, it's gonna take some time, Angie, but I do see the progress. I just feel, I don't know, when I see other people around me that are working on their homesteads, including my neighbor, but his circumstance is a lot different. I'm coming in with basically nothing as far as finances are concerned, just what I've been saving. And since now I'm not living in the van, I'm spending a lot more money for rent. But I was a little defeated yesterday. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm feeling better today. I don't know if because I'm watching, there's a chickadee in a tree. I don't know if it's because I have this fantasy that I can do this on my own or what, but for right now, I'm feeling good. I love this property. I've seen this morning robins. There's chickadees out here. I thought I heard sandhill crane. Crow just went over me. Yesterday I saw 2 different eagles. I saw a juvenile and I saw an adult eagle. I wasn't sure if I was going to see eagles out here, but I saw some. Makes me think there might be fish in my pond. But yeah, I'm just here chugging away. Chugging away at this and seeing what I can get done this week. And then next weekend, I'm going to come with my chainsaw. I have my chainsaw with me, but I'm just going to try to use as much of the excavator time as possible. But come with my chainsaw. I'm off next weekend from being a vendor at the flea market, so I'm going to come out here. Now that I kind of have a little bit carved of where I want the driveway to come in at, I can work just taking down trees without the excavator. With the excavator, it'd probably be a lot easier. But at the same time, I can't afford right now to rent an excavator every weekend. That's a lot of money. So I do have enough saved to rent it a couple of more times, but I kind of spread it out throughout the summer and just kind of work with my hands, which means using my chainsaw. I mean, I bought a chainsaw, I might as well use it. Yeah, I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. And the birds out here are so pretty. I love it out here. I think that was another thing. I was talking to my mom yesterday and I was telling her, you know, how frustrated I was. And she was like, "You're seeing progress." I said, "Yeah, I think that the biggest issue is that I'm so at home here and comfortable, and when I have to leave, not to say that I'm not comfortable where I live, but this is mine. Like, I own this, and I feel a sense of connection to the land. And when I leave, it makes me sad. And I think that's where my frustration was coming in, is because I don't want to leave. I want to stay here, but I know that that's not possible right now, and that I need to buck up and just keep moving along. But it's so quiet. It's so peaceful. There's a lot of mosquitoes, but I just wear bug spray. There's a lot of dragonflies too, so they're really getting fed out here. But yeah, that's what I'm doing today. Just working with the excavator as much as I can. I have to clean it, refuel it, and then put it back so that they can pick it up tomorrow. But yeah, thought I would pop on here and kind of give you guys my thoughts. But I'm gonna get out of this dirt. I'm gonna get into that thing back there, and I'm gonna try to get some work done. So I'll catch you guys in a few. So I did get that tree moved out of the way, and I'm happy with the progress that I made today. Looking all right. I got out 1, 2, 3, took out 4 trees. I'm still learning how to take out trees. As you saw, I'm not very good at it, but yeah, I feel I'm satisfied. I got some trees down. I'm actually standing on the driveway to my house. I didn't think that I was going to do it this week. My neighbor helped me out so much. He showed me things that made me not be so scared about using the excavator, and he gave me tips on things, and so it worked out really well. And now I think what I want to do is, I have these couple of pine trees that are down, and let me show you. I still need to put my trail card, blah blah blah, my trail camera SD card back in. But you see these are spruce tips, and they're high in vitamin C. They make really good tea, and I just took down this tree, so I'm thinking that I might come. I need to clean up the tractor and everything, but I think that I have a plastic bag or a paper bag, and I'm going to come and I'm going to collect the spruce tips off of the tree that I took down. But I'm so happy. It's been a long 3 days. But I'm going to end the video here. Thank you so much for watching, and please think about subscribing to the channel to see more of this and adventures. As the summer is out, the sun has been out, it's time for me to do camping. I really want to do camping, but there's a lot of tourists in town, so all the campgrounds are pretty much taken. But yeah, feel free to follow me. I would appreciate it. And until the next time I see you all, make sure you're taking care of yourselves and taking care of each other, because right now is the time to show kindness and love to others. So if you haven't done that, start today. And I'll talk to you guys again really soon. Bye.